Hi guys, this is baked teriyaki chicken and vegetables. It's a savory and satisfying dish that combines the rich flavors of homemade teriyaki sauce with tender chicken and crisp vegetables. This dish is not only easy to prepare but also packed with nutrients. Keep watching and I'll show you how to make it. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I don't know how you found me, but I'm happy you're here. Tonight I got a great easy recipe for you tonight. All cooks in that pan. Baked teriyaki chicken and vegetables. It's a savory and satisfying dish that combines rich flavors of homemade teriyaki sauce with tender chicken and crisp vegetables. So let me tell you what I have. I've got my one pan. I have here that is 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. I have a half a cup of soy sauce. I have a quarter of a cup of rice wine vinegar, and then I have 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. I have 2 tablespoons of water. That's the water right there. The sesame seeds are for garnish. I have 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. I'm going to use the minced ginger. It's also 2 tablespoons. I'm going to squeeze that in there. You need a quarter of a cup of honey and a quarter of a cup, as I told you, of rice wine vinegar, and 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Have that right there. And then you need 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I'm going to be using chicken tenders. Use whatever vegetables you like. I'm just using red and well, that's an orange and a yellow pepper. Feel free to use broccoli, snap peas, carrots, zucchini, squash, whatever vegetables you like. This all, well, it cooks in 2 dishes. I have to warm up and cook the sauce. When you pour it over the chicken and the vegetables, my oven is preheated to 400 degrees. It cooks for 25 to 30 minutes. Stir it around and take the cover and take the foil off and go another 10. So welcome to my channel, the channel where you find easy, quick meals for weeknights. Busy with people who don't have time to cook, don't want to cook, don't like to cook. That's me. I'm Jennifer. I upload 2 videos a week and always include an inspirational quote and a controversial joke. So I'm going to get my chicken washed and cleaned. Let's get cooking. Okay guys, I'm going to cut my eye on, and I forgot to tell you that I am going to spray the pan because it will probably, with all this sugar, be really sticky. And I've got my chicken, I better go a little smaller eye, washed, cleaned, and dried. Now in here, I'm going to add all the ingredients to cook this. So I'm going to add, let's start with the soy sauce. You guys see what I'm doing? Just half a cup of soy sauce. And I made the grave mistake of adding the honey without spraying it. You can spray this with the pan cooking spray and would have come out much easier than what I'm dealing with right now. So remember that. That's a misstep. As I was pouring it, I forgot I almost always spray it with the non-stick cooking spray. That makes it easier to get it all out. And then I'm going to add the rice wine vinegar. That is a quarter of a cup. And then I'm going to add the brown sugar. This is 3 tablespoons. And it also asks for 2 tablespoons of water. And add that. Put my eye up a little bit higher. And then I'm going to add some minced garlic. That is 1 tablespoon. And it asks for 2 tablespoons. The recipe I'm using cornstarch. And sesame oil, 1 tablespoon. And then to this, I'm going to add some minced ginger to this. It's about, I'm going to kind of eyeball that. To be honest with you, I kind of ran out of little containers that I like to put my stuff in for you guys. It looks more neat, professional. I see some of the cornstarch stuck in here. It's making a mess. Put that in here, like that. And you just want to heat this until it thickens. And then you pour it over the chicken. And you pour it over the vegetables. And then you put it in the oven covered. And you have a quick, easy meal. And this is delicious over buttered noodles or rice. I'm going to be using rice. And as you saw, I only had 2 vegetables. I'm only using a yellow and a orange pepper. I didn't want to do broccoli. I had broccoli yesterday, and like I said, I didn't have any snap peas. You can use carrots, whatever vegetables your family likes. You can even go with zucchini, squash. It really doesn't matter. You just want to cook this until it gets nice and thick, and then pour it over the chicken, and the remainder over the, well, you want to mix this in with the chicken in here, and then the rest of it pour it over the vegetables, cover it, and put it in the oven. So I'm going to get this cooking, and thanks for watching. I'm glad you guys found me. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video. It's a really delicious, easy, quick late night meal. I know it took quite a bit of ingredients. For the most part, you have everything except probably the rice wine vinegar and the sesame oil, but it's worth it. It beats bottled teriyaki, but in a pinch, that will work too. So let me put you guys on pause and get this really cooking, and then I'll come back and show you the next step. Okay guys, see how thick that has gotten? It was pretty loose, now it's really thick. Cut the eye off. Just mixing this together to get it all combined. I don't want to cook any longer with all that sugar in there, it could burn. Then I'm going to add most of this chicken. And combine this, mix it all together, make sure it's all evenly coated with this delicious sauce. No, it takes, like I said, it takes quite a few ingredients, and but it's worth it. Plus, you can add as much or as little of different spices that you like to this to make your own teriyaki. And I'm using, like most people use chicken breasts, I'm using tenders. And I only did like 6 because I'm hoping my husband will like this. Those of you that are familiar with my channel know I have a very picky eater. My husband, we have no children, and he has the palate of a 3-year-old. So I have to be very careful what I cook. I'm hoping he will like this. Let me turn the camera around. Okay guys, I sprayed my pan and I cut up what little vegetables I was going to cut up. I didn't use a whole peppers. I just used half of the orange and the yellow pepper. And I'm just putting these in this aluminum pan. Easy cleanup. And then I'm going to take the rest of the vegetables, put them in here to get the rest of the sauce. Get these coated in sauce really well. And I do have some left, quite a bit left in the pan. I'm going to add that to this. Then also spoon some more over the chicken, just not to waste. Make sure it's heavily coated. And my oven, as I stated, is at 400 degrees. I'm going to go 20 minutes covered, take it off and go show you, and then go another 10 uncovered. And the chicken should be done since they're pretty small pieces of chicken. They're just tenderloins, I should say. And then, like I said, using snap peas or whatever vegetables you like, you just arrange these around the sides of the chicken. And it cooks at a high temperature at 400 degrees. So these should be good and crisp. If you like them crisp, those that know me know I like my vegetables well done. So that's why I cut them pretty thin, because I'm hoping that they won't be real crunchy. Made a mess there. Okay, so I'm gonna cover this with foil. And I'll meet you guys back in 20 minutes to show you what they look like. Okay guys, I'm at the 20-minute mark at 140 degrees. I'm going to take it out. And remove the foil. And I do have my trusted meat thermometer. Check this. Chicken should always be at 165. Going to the thickest part. I'm at 147. Technically you can tent this, and remember protein continues to cook, but I'm going to put it back in, yikes, when I see that popped out, uncovered for 5 more minutes, and then take it out and get ready to plate it. And don't forget, please hit the thumbs up. I got a great joke for you guys. Look at that mess I made. So I'll see you back in just a second. Okay guys, there you have it. Baked teriyaki chicken and vegetables. I did put some sesame seeds on top. That's optional. And I put some green onions on top. That's also optional. Please give this video a thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around, get everything set up. I have a great joke for you. Thanks for watching. God bless. And I hope to see you on the next one. And I do have another giveaway coming up very soon, so please stay with me and hit that subscribe button. Okay guys, let me tell you guys my joke. A professor of autopsies walks into his classroom filled with 100 students and a corpse fresh from the morgue. The professor says in order to perform autopsies, the doctor must have two very essential skills. The first is an iron stomach. At this time, he sticks his finger up the corpse's anus, pulls it out, and sticks his finger in his mouth and sucks it. Now I want all of you to come up here and do the same. If you can't, you will never make it into the autopsy field. One by one, all the students come up and stick their fingers in the corpse's anus and then suck on their fingers. The second skill that is crucial for performing autopsies is a meticulous attention to detail. For instance, how many of you students noticed that I stuck my pointer finger in the corpse's anus but sucked my middle finger? Ah, that is terrible. But yeah, I guess you got to be paying strict, serious attention. Well, like I said, thank you guys for watching. Give this dish a try. It is delicious. My whole house smells wonderful. It's even better the next day. And like I said, swap out the vegetables, add carrots, snap peas, broccoli, whatever your family likes, and add this to this teriyaki chicken dish. I thought it was absolutely fabulous. Hope to see you again on the next one. God bless and have a good evening.